Hey there, all of my Capricorn people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting November 11th, 2024. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. So what's going on when it comes to your astrology weather for this week? On the 12th, we've got Saturn turning direct in Pisces. However, Mercury is in Sagittarius, picking a bit of a fight with him with a very tense square. And while we have a square like this going on, there is likely going to be some kind of reveal or some kind of confrontation that does reveal an obstructive influence or force that's been at work in your life, whether you know it or not. Likely something that has been blocking or maybe even sabotaging something that you are trying to get off the ground or make headway with. Because Mercury is in Sagittarius, this is likely to be something for you that shows up either in an association with another person via contract, network, just environmental circumstances, or possibly even some kind of old business from the past that has somehow followed you into the present. And just keep in mind, this is about revealing and confronting to correct the situation. On the 15th, we've got a full moon conjunct Uranus in Taurus. And this is opening up a 2-week window period where surprise developments launch new adventures in your love life, in your creative life, as well as possibly even in a parenthood role that you're playing, or perhaps a relationship that you have with one of your kids. Now, this is likely going to be a very pleasant surprise, something that does show up over the course of the back half of November that really does put a smile on your face, as well as your partner or maybe your child's face, or again, maybe even produce a big win with a personal enterprise. However, it is something that is also going to be creating some tilts, especially if it's a new development, such as for single Capricorns, a new partner, or maybe a new enterprise opportunity, or possibly even for those of you hoping to maybe get on a new track in parenthood. Of course, a pleasant surprise can show up in lots of ways there. But you want to make sure that you find a way to integrate this and integrate it well, because as disruptive as it could be, it is something that will have some payoffs. So that is what I've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Capricorn, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the King of Cups reversed. And this week, you're going to need to be really choosy when it comes to allies, when it comes to family, financial, and business affairs. Because the King of Cups reversed, while actually still indicative of a good week just financially, as far as cold hard cash is concerned, all cup people, when reversed, can indicate more issues coming up about associations or the people we are connected to or sharing space with. And this week, there could be a problem that shows up because of some kind of association or connection that could be too close to be okay at work or around a financial or family matter. A lot of the times, the King of Cups reversed tends to be a person who gets way too personal or brings way too much personal business, personal challenges, or personal issues to the equation. And it could be something that risks doing a bit of collateral damage to the people around them. And so you're going to want to make sure that you know how to spot a drama-prone person in that kind of way and steer clear. But other than that, this could be a good week. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Cups reversed is an incomplete blessing. It's still actually a really good card. It indicates that there is likely going to be a situation where a friend or a contact is going to be granting some kind of wish or request that you've been putting out there, or maybe finding something for you that you've been looking for, or maybe if you've been waiting on them to get engaged or to get more involved involved or to, be closer to them, or connect more significantly with them, that's going to be something put on the table this week. However, with the Nine of Cups reversed, again, it's incomplete. It's something that's still going to need to be polished. It's still something that's going to need to be scrubbed up, whatever you guys got going on. Whether it's a gift they're giving to you, a plan we're putting into action, or maybe something that they are making happen in your favor. For your challenge this week, you've got the Page of Wands reversed. This week, you want to be careful about taking people at their word. It's a stupid idea. A lot of the times with the Page of Wands reversed, we see flaky behavior, inconsistent behavior, as well as very fickle behavior in others. And this can indicate somebody flaking out, bailing out, or dropping a ball that could be causing problems for other people, or maybe even some kind of cancellation or fizzle, making some not so happy developments start to go pear-shaped if we're not careful. A lot of the times this card can ask us to, take a different approach when it comes to what we are trusting and how we trust. For me, whenever somebody decides they're just going to spout off a bunch of bullshit, affirmations and whatnot, I'm like, okay, you're going to raise my expectations from you. If you're going to talk highly about yourself, I'm going to basically say, all right, prove it. Prove it. You raise my expectations with talking yourself up. If you fail, you're out. You might have to take a little bit of that advice this week, because if you're not careful, you might find yourself getting disappointed by people who know how to talk the talk, but not walk the walk. For your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Star card upright. And the Star card upright is all about good fortune coming in stages. And for a lot of you this week, there could be something going on with a partner or a significant other where we have something developing that's going to have a payoff now and more payoffs as we go through the rest of the year. This could be something that is just in its very beginnings, but already something worth celebrating. This could, however, require us to be ready to adjust our schedule, our calendar, or some kind of road the relationship has been on in order to commit to this, but it's going to be worth it. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, the Star card upright is indicating we might actually have, again, some good fortune that comes in stages as well. However, likely with the Star card upright, this could be an important conversation, an important connection being made, or maybe some kind of important step being taken with somebody new or known. We won't really get to do anything with it this week, probably next week, but again, we are setting the right stage. And finally, for your spiritual advice, you've got the Page of Pentacles upright. This week, you are going to want to make sure that you are a little bit more strict around what is being organized, grounded, stable, and secure. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles shows up as advice where people who have been maybe a little bit too live and let live, a little bit too permissive, a little bit too open, a little bit too lackadaisical, need to get their feet on the ground. But also because good things are actually here, they just need proper care and form. Sometimes we get this card here when we need to see where is it we've been allowing too many up in the air things to kind of just stay up in the air. They need to get grounded and come down the ground, because whatever happens with that is likely going to be a good solid for you, but you got to get your head in the game this week. So that's what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, son of Celine. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.